Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Showing the slab in today's game, Michael King. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
All right, first pitch coming up. Here's Garrett Hampson. Bunting for a hit. Taylor whips it to first.
You're out.
There to beat him by an eyelash. Here's the lineup for the Reds. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Elly De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and there's two away.
One thing I love about Freddie is how quick he is to deflect attention. He gets asked about this roster quite a bit, but he always shines the spotlight on others instead of himself. He's an ideal leader for this team.
Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. Out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 21st of the year, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Finished the weekend series going 2 for 5 on Sunday. Gets him to chase after that one. The 0-1. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. Reds get a blast from Suarez. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here in San Diego, on the hill for the Reds, Chase Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's not a rookie, but he's still very young, and he's learning his ability here in the big leagues. He's had a very nice year so far, but I think there's still some strides that he can take.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work.
Yep.
They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Done. Under this one. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We'll move to the 2nd now at Petco Park. The Reds on top, 1-0. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Steer hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Inside. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. 1 out in the 2nd.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now here is TJ Friedl. Friedl with a homer in his last game.
Ball.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 35, Jose.
2 down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Rerun.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got him. Now 1 away.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher.
Ready.
Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Miguel Andujar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Sung-Mun Song getting ready to hit.
Number 24, Sung-Mun Song.
In there at the knees, 0-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now a chance for Will Wagner. That's in there. Strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Out to short. De La Cruz out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 1 and the Padres nothing. Back in the ballpark. Well, this team came in on a win streak, and they're trending towards extending it another game.
Yeah, Boog, they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. And when you're in a stretch like this, everything feels a little easier, a little lighter, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Blake Dunn, the next to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. It's safe at first. A bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Elly de la Cruz will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Late on that fastball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one missed. Eugenio Suarez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So back here in San Diego, leading off, Samad Taylor.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So the San Diego batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that skips in the dirt. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that's ball 4.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bogarts batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Flied to center his first time.
No.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike on the outside, and it's 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to short. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Start of the fourth. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Low. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Spencer.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Steer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off. Next pitch is inside, and a count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Popped up. Wagner settles under it. He's got it, and that is that. Reds down in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Number 30, Gavin Sheets.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see.
That one out's against the fence. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Up next for the Padres.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Throws across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel
Here's Miguel Andujar. Reached on an infield single his first time. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz throws to first in time, and they got him. So digging in now for San Diego, Sung-Mun Song.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball two.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Runner at second, two down. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And he has thrown four. Back in the ballpark, Zingy, this team's been chewing through opponents like free samples at the grocery store. And right now, they've got that same appetite.
Ha! Yeah, Boog. When you're winning, everything tastes good. They've got that same bounce, that same bite. Looks like the feast continues.
Number 35, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino, 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, he held up, and now it's even 1-1. Swings over the top of that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. To the right side, Wagner. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Reds go down. Back here at Petco Park. And now the first baseman, Will Wagner.
Number 7, Will Wagner.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That's a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
On the ground, right side, Hampson. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Next for the Padres, Samant Taylor. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 to Taylor. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. Out to center. Dunn settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior.
Ball. That's down.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is back here in San Diego. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Blake Dunn. And he lays down a bunt. Taylor. Not in time.
He's in there. He's
Great
safe.
effort, but it's an infield hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So digging in, Garrett Hampson. He's one of the best players in the game. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. Strike 2.
No,
Really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop, Elly de la Cruz.
At the plate, Elly de la Cruz. Swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Marinaccio, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Comes up empty. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two on, 2 outs. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the inning. And here is Xander Bogaerts. To third, Suarez. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the youngster Jackson Merrill at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Sheets checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. The 1-2. And a base hit up the middle. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Padres.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fermin at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So,
nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Make it 6 shutout.
For the Padres.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Steer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball there. Two now. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Next is the designated hitter, TJ Friedl. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses. Ball 1. Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Friedl wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
To third might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Trevino at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a ground ball. That's the third out. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like that.
Now the Reds manager is Caleb Ferguson on the pitch here. On for his 20th appearance of the year. And now Sungmun Sung. Ball one, no strikes. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2.
Ball two.
That one 95 to finish him off. Song not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Will Wagner, the next up for the Padres. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Benson leading things off and takes a strike. Not close with that one. Ball one. Estrada goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. Strike two. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bunting for a hit. To first, they get him, but it was pretty close. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look.
Next to hit, Garrett Hampson. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next to Cincinnati.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
De La Cruz.
Big at bat coming up with Elly de la Cruz stepping in. Grounder might be 2. On to Bogarts. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati.
First and second, 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. Base hit! Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Tag, safe at home. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Spencer Steer now at the plate. There's the strike. Steer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. German Marquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Morgan warming up as well.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just missed. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Now a relay to second. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Jose Trevino. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Out towards right center field. And that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The second baseman, Jamal Taylor.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ground ball left side. Over to Lowe. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The Reds leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, German Marquez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings through that high fastball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly de la Cruz. The 1-0.
Ball.
upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Jackson Merrill. That one ripped, but foul. Hard hit left side. Over to Lowe.
Got him.
And the
Out.
leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Padres,
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
Gavin.
And first offering is fouled off. That one at the knees for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Up the middle, Hampson. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Okay, Singy, let's get right to it. Quite the win streak on the line coming into this one.
Yeah, Boog, they seem to have a force field around them lately, but you know anything can happen. Looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 110.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Hampson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Stepping in, Elly de la Cruz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Ball, that's high.
Suarez launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second. Here is the third and final game of the series. Next pitch is downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
That one lifted to left. And that's the third out. On the mound for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. I mean, come on, Zingy. Look at this list. Top 5 in the league in wins. He's pitching like someone promised him ice cream after every win.
Yeah, it's called flavor sequencing. You got to set up the fudge to freeze him with the cherry. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of wins, Boog. He's dealing this season.
Yeah, a lot of buzz around the league about his dominance. Freezing opponents, hold the sprinkles.
Wait, you're not a sprinkles guy? And here I thought I knew everything about you, partner.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Xander Bogaerts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And stacking up his numbers against the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. That gets by him. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth right through there for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ball popped up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 away.
Batting fourth.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. That's in there. Strike 1. That one fouled off. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bogaerts over at second, 1 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Ball outside.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's low.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. And they lead by 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Nope, ball.
This to third. Suarez throw to first in time. That ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3. Back here in San Diego, in now for the Reds, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
And that is out of play. Vasquez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson.
Here, what?
To the right side, Cronenworth. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting in the right field.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Benson.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Petco Park, bottom half of inning number 2, Carlos Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Yeah.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That
Hey,
one
run.
finds the zone, and it's 0-2. On the ground, De La Cruz to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. So up next, Luis Campusano. Close
Nope,
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Full count now. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
What
Take
a
your
battle.
bait.
It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for the Padres, Samad Taylor.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Campusano over at first with 1 away. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Down, ball.
Way out front for strike 2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Inning over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Well, we've seen this team play plenty of winning baseball lately, but they haven't had the same success today, Singy.
Looks like that win streak forgot to get on the team bus. They'll need to track it down if they want to keep this thing going, Boog.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hampson.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Garrett Hampson will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Not in time. That's a bunt single. And that knocked bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second.
Ball outside. Nope, ball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Hampson around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 out. Runner at second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. Just
Ball.
missed. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. And ball four to a board.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Fair ball. Runner around third. He will score and the Reds tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
To the batter now, Sal Stewart. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
No, that's out.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, one out.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tied up here in the early going. And that's downstairs.
Ball.
And it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Forward. Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. Golden opportunity right here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already. This game just started. Need to lay off of those tough pitches.
No swing, just held it back there. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Tags the runner for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Xander Bogart.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-2. Ground ball, left side. Over to Lowe. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 so far. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next,
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fought off foul. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now a chance for Ty France. 2 on, 2 outs. That one ripped, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Play made, that ends the inning. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back here in San Diego, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Stevenson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Ball.
In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone, so perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here is Dane Myers. In the dirt, blocked. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Myers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, so the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Here's Garrett Hampson, 1 for 2. Pulls that one foul. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen, David Morgan. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Morejon, the lefty, warming up as well.
That's a ball.
To third. On to France, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Carlos Rodriguez now at the plate. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Ripped to right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate.
Well struck left field. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jake Cronenworth digs in now, and that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Padres 3 and the Reds 2. You're watching Reds baseball.
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz measures 6 feet 6 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. Just missed.
Low.
The Reds trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
That one
Ball.
missed. And ball four
your
there.
base, ball
Tying
four.
run is on base. Challenge
Up
from
next
behind the
is
dish
Cincinnati,
here.
the first baseman,
So the
Nathaniel
call stands.
Love.
So they'll lose their first challenge. Manager out of the dugout now.
For the Padres.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, David Morgan. On for the 30th time this year. Low stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Stewart now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him. That's out number 3. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. On the ground to first.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. On to low. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next for the Padres, Ty France.
Oh, yeah.
Sliced hard but foul.
Really
Ball,
good
that's
two-strike
high.
pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left side. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. German Marquez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Sheets has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Estrada warming up as well. Almost got him. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a couple of quick outs. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. On to France. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Padres. Back here in San Diego, digging in, Carlos Rodriguez.
Hey.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. So digging in, Luis Campusano. A walk, and he's also singled.
Campusano.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Taylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Throws it away. And he throws it into center field. And here comes Sander Bogarts.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
He's got a base
that's
open,
outside.
so
Ball.
the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's to third.
That's
down the line, and it's foul. In the air, left field. Sheets settles under it. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Garrett Hampson.
Next to hit, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 3. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Drag 2.
Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Petco Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Brock Burke on the pitch here.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Cronenworth leading things off and takes a strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Miguel Andujar. And fires in a fastball at 95. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
France in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Gets him easily. Ends the inning. One left for San Diego, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch swinging.
Ball.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
That's in. Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something, or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
2 away. And here is Sal Stewart. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Not even close there. Ball 1. The Padres trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. In there at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Carlos Rodriguez.
Hard work.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So man aboard, and here is Luis Campusano.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1.
2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. A little bit low.
That's down.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. One away. Next for the Padres, Samad Taylor. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one found hard the other way. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Out to short. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So back to the top of the order. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. This ball's chopped on the ground. High bounce, and he barehands it. What a play. Inning over. Padres leave 1, but they still lead at 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now here is Tyler Stevenson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Matt McClain.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Popped up. And there's 2 down. Reds down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Miller looking to reach double-digit saves on the year.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Late on that fastball. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
But when you have a losing streak this long, not just your fans are aware of it, the entire city and everyone around the league as well. To snap this thing and get back in the win column, a huge relief for them to start in the winning ways that they had before and perhaps extend a double-digit winning streak.